Hello, welcome back. It's early Tuesday evening. I did read about the airline company Ryanair from Dublin in Ireland, and I did read about the Aer Lingus. I cannot pronounce it, so I think I like to read about the country Ireland called Republic of Ireland. And this battery is full. Now I need to make a video about it in Danish and English. Aer Lingus, that's the national Irish. It's 4 p.m. soon. And I just eat my hot food. So now but I have three Danish airline sim. This airline sim game I'm playing. I have 3 videos. Yes, we need one more. Let's read about it. Republic of Ireland. Yes, so I'll just go to my bed. I want to check my cell phone. Good. So let's read it, but that's many pages. That's 40 pages. So, but just I have another camcorder. I don't think we can finish this in 3 hours, but let's get started.
Republic of Ireland. Coordinates 53 degree 20.65 N 6 degree 16.05 W. Page semi-protected. Ireland. Era. Irish. Flag of Ireland. Flag coat of arms of Ireland. Coat of arms anthem. Amran now BHV and the Soldiers' Song. Location of Ireland. Dark green, in Europe. Green and dark grey, in the European Union. Green. Location of Ireland. Dark green, in Europe. Green and dark grey, in the European Union. Green. Capital and largest city Dublin 53 degree 20.65 N 6 degree 16.05 W. Official languages Irish. B. English. 1. Ethnic groups. 2022. 2. 76.6% white Irish. 10.8% other white. 3.3% Asian. 1.5% black. 1.7% other. 6.2% not stated. The Republic of Ireland, Irish, Poblagt na Irian, usually shortened to simply Ireland, Era, listen. ISA country in northwest Europe consisting of 26 of the 32 counties situated on the island of Ireland. The capital and largest city is Dublin. The country has a population of around 5.1 million, with 2.1 million of them living in the Greater Dublin area. 10. Ireland is a sovereign state, a unitary state and a parliamentary republic. 11. It shares its only land border with Northern Ireland, a section of the island's north which is classed as part of the United Kingdom. It is otherwise surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean, with the Celtic Sea to the south, St. George's Channel to the southeast, and the Irish Sea to the east. The legislature is called the Oireachtas and consists of a lower house called the Dáil an upper house called the Seán Éireann, and an elected president, Fiú Táran. The president serves as the largely ceremonial head of state, but has some important powers and duties. The head of government is the Prime Minister, the Taoiseach literally translated as chief, who is elected by the Dáil and appointed by the President before going on to appoint other government ministers. The Irish Free State was created with Dominion status in 1922, following the Anglo-Irish Treaty. In 1937, a new constitution was adopted, in which the state was named Ireland and effectively became a republic, with an elected non-executive president. It was officially declared a republic in 1949, following the Republic of Ireland Act 1948. Ireland became a member of the United Nations in 1955. It joined the European Communities, EC, the predecessor of the European Union, EU, in 1973. The state had no formal relations with Northern Ireland for most of the 20th century, but the 1980s and 1990s saw the British and Irish governments working with Northern Irish parties to resolve the conflict that had become known as the Troubles. Since the signing of the Good Friday Agreement in 1998, the Irish government and Northern Irish government have cooperated on a number of policy areas under the North/South Ministerial Council created by the agreement. Ireland is a developed country with a quality of life that ranks amongst the highest in the world, after adjustments for inequality. The 2021 Human Development Index listing ranked it the 6th highest in the world, behind Finland and ahead of Religion, 2022, 3, 75.7% Christianity, 69.1% Roman Catholic, 2.5% Church of Ireland, 4.1% Other Christian, 14.5% Norwegian, 3.1% Other, 6.7% Not Stated. Demonym, S. Irish Government Unitary Parliamentary Public President Michael D. Higgins Taoiseach Leo Varadkar Taniste Michael Martin Chief Justice Donal O'Donnell Legislature Oireachtas Upper House Seanad Lower House Dáil Independence from the United Kingdom Proclamation 24 April 1916 Declaration 21 January 1919 Anglo-Irish Treaty 6 December 1921 1922 Constitution 6 December 1922-1937 Constitution 29 December 1937 Republic Act 18 April 1949 Area total 70,273 km 2, 27,133 square mi, 118th, water, percent, 2.0% population. 2022 estimate neutral increase. 5123,536, for 122nd, 2022 census 5,149,139, 5, density 71.3/km 2, 184.7/square mi, 113th. Sweden. 12. It also performs well in areas such as healthcare, economic freedom, and freedom of the press. 13. 14. It is a member of the EU and a founding member of the Council of Europe and the OECD. The Irish government has followed a policy of military neutrality through non-alignment since before World War II, and the country is consequently not a member of NATO. 15. Although it is a member of Partnership for Peace and certain aspects of PESCO. Ireland's economy is advanced. 16. With one of Europe's major financial hubs being centered around Dublin. It ranks among the top 10 wealthiest countries in the world in terms of both GDP and GNI per capita. 17. After joining the EC, the country's government enacted a series of liberal economic policies that helped to boost economic growth between 1995 and 2007, a time now often referred to as the Celtic Tiger period. A recession and reversal in growth then followed during the Great Recession, which was exacerbated by the Irish property bubble bursting. 21. Name. The Irish name for Ireland is Éire, deriving from Eriu, Agadis in Irish mythology. 22. The state created in 1922, comprising 26 of the 32 counties of Ireland, was styled and known as the Irish Free State, Sestat Éireann. 23. The Constitution of Ireland, adopted in 1937, says that the name of the state is Éire, or, in the English language, Ireland. Section 2 of the Republic of Ireland Act 1948 states, "It is hereby declared that the description of the state shall be the Republic of Ireland." The 1948 Act does not name the state Republic of Ireland, because to have done so would have put it in conflict with the Constitution. 24. The government of the United Kingdom used the name Éire, without the diacritic, and, from 1949, Republic of Ireland for the state. 25. It was not until the 1998 Good Friday Agreement, when the state dropped its claim to Northern Ireland, that it began calling the state Ireland. 26. 27. The state is also informally called the Republic, Southern Ireland, or the South. Winking sad smiley. 28. Especially when distinguishing the state from the island or when discussing Northern Ireland, the North. Irish Republicans reserve the name Ireland for the whole island. 27. And often refer to the state as the Free. GDP, PPP, 2022 estimate total increase $633 billion, 6/40th, per capita increase $124,596, 6/3, GDP, nominal, 2021 estimate total increase $516 billion, 6/30th, per capita increase $101,509, 6/2nd, Chile, 2021, positive decrease 26.97, low HDI, 2021, increase 0.9458, very high times 8th current Euro, C, EUR, time zone UTC, GMT, summer, DST, UTC +1, IST, date format /mm//YYYY driving side lift calling code +353 ISO 3166 code I internet TLD.ie, D. Article 4 of the Constitution of Ireland declares that the name of the state is Ireland. Section 2 of the Republic of Ireland Act 1948 declares that Republic of Ireland is the description of the state. 9. Article 8 of the Constitution states that Irish is the national language and the first official language, and that English is a second official language. Prior to 2002, Ireland used the Irish pound as its circulated currency. The euro was introduced as an accounting currency in 1999. The .eu domain is also used, as it is shared with other European Union member states. State, the 26 counties, 27, 29, or the south of Ireland. 30. This is a response to the petitionist view That island stops at the border. 31. History. Home Rule Movement. From the Act of Union on the 1st of January, 1801, until 6 December 1922, the island of Ireland was part of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. During the Great Famine, from 1845 to 1849, the island's population of over 8 million fell by 30%. 1 million Irish died of starvation and disease, and another 1.5 million emigrated, mostly to the United States. 32. This set the pattern of emigration for the century to come, resulting in constant population decline up to the 1960s. 33, 34, 35. From 1874, and particularly under Charles Stewart Parnell from 1880. The Irish Parliamentary Party gained prominence. This was firstly through widespread agrarian agitation via the Irish Land League, which won land reforms for tenants in the form of the Irish Land Acts, and secondly through its attempts to achieve Home Rule, via 2 unsuccessful bills which would have granted Ireland limited national autonomy. These led to grassroots control of national affairs, under the Local Government Act 1898, that had been in the hands of landlord-dominated grand juries of the Protestant ascendancy. Home Rule seemed certain when the Parliament Act 1911 abolished the veto of the House of Lords, and John Redmond secured the Third Home Rule Act in 1914. However, the Unionist movement had been growing since 1886 among Irish Protestants after the introduction of the first Home Rule Bill, fearing discrimination and loss of economic and social privileges if Irish Catholics achieved real political power. In the late 19th and early 20th century, Unionism was particularly strong in parts of Ulster, where industrialization was more common in contrast to the more agrarian rest of the island, and where the Protestant population was more prominent, with a majority in 4 counties. 36. Under the leadership of the Dublin-born Sir Edward Carson of the Irish Unionist Party and the Ulsterman Sir James Craig of the Ulster Unionist Party, Unionists became strongly militant, forming Ulster Volunteers in order to oppose the coercion of Ulster. 37. After the Home Rule Bill passed Parliament in May 1914, to avoid rebellion with Ulster, the British Prime Minister H.H. Asquith introduced an amending bill reluctantly conceded to be the Irish Party leadership. This provided for the temporary. The Irish Parliamentary Party was formed in 1882 by Charles Stewart Parnell, 1846-1891. Exclusion of Ulster from the workings of the bill for a trial period of 6 years, with an as yet undecided new set of measures to be introduced, fourth area to be temporarily excluded. Revolution and steps to independence. The Easter Proclamation 1916, though it received the royal assent and was placed on the statute books in 1914, the implementation of the Third Home Rule Act was suspended until after the First World War, which diffused the threat of civil war in Ireland. With the hope of ensuring the implementation of the Act at the end of the year through Ireland's engagement in the war, Redmond and the Irish National Volunteers supported the UK and its allies. 175,000 men joined Irish regiments of the 10th Irish and 16th Irish divisions of the new British Army, while Unionists joined the 36th Ulster divisions. 38. The remainder of the Irish Volunteers, who refused Redmond and opposed any support of the UK, launched an armed insurrection against British rule in the 1916 Easter Rising, together with the Irish Citizen Army. This commenced on the 24th of April, 1916 with the Declaration of Independence. After a week of heavy fighting, primarily in Dublin, the surviving rebels were forced to surrender their positions. The majority were imprisoned, with 15 of the prisoners, including most of the leaders, were executed as traitors to the UK. This included Patrick Pearse, the spokesman for the rising and who provided the signal to the volunteers to start the rising, as well as James Connolly, socialist and founder of the Industrial Workers' Off-World Union and both the Irish and Scottish labour movements. These events, together with the